Hey y'all, it's the Arm Dude here. Hey, in this video we're going to talk about business intelligence, okay? Now I'm not going to get all down in the weeds on this one here. We're going to keep it very high level. And let's say that business intelligence means informed decision making. In other words, how can key information be distributed to you and your employees so that y'all can make informed decisions in a quick manner that are based on fact instead of gut feel? Now, let's jump over into the software and look at some of the tools and processes that are available to you so that you and your team can start making those informed decisions and have that business intelligence that you need. Okay, business intelligence begins with data. And this data is both current as well as historical. Now, once I've gathered all of this information in my system, I need to have some tools available to me that will allow me to quickly analyze this data and put it to good use in my decision-making process. So let's look at some of the tools available with our ARM software that will help you with just that. Let's start off with dashboards. Now, think of a dashboard as a scoreboard at a sporting event. It's a place that I can look to get high-level information about what's going on within my company or possibly even my department. Okay. Now, with the ARM software coupled with the Mass 90 ERP system from Sage Software, there are a number of dashboards that are available with the system. These include things like accounts payable dashboards, accounts receivable, cash flow expectations and requirements, sales information, top customers, etc. Now, there are a variety of these, and you can choose these to have available by user. Each user can have their own dashboard set up. Now, looking at my screen right now, you see just a couple of instances of dashboards that are available with our solution. And you'll notice here on this first one here, the rental and sales, there are a number of hyperlinks that are available to me. This allows me, if I see something up here that's alarming to me and I want to drill down into it, well, I can go into the individual reports that are available to get that additional detail that I need to get a better understanding of what's going on. Possibly I'm disturbed by this gross profit percentage here. Maybe that's a little bit lower than what I'm anticipating. Well, I could go to some of these supporting reports to try to get a better understanding of why that might be the case. Now, there are some additional dashboards available to you as well. And those are, if you're using something like our ARM mobile solution coupled with the ARM software, then here's some sample dashboards that are available to you. Now, in this case, I'm looking at an event-based dashboard. This is one focused more on event companies. And you'll notice that I'm looking at different revenue numbers, both totals as well as broken down by locations, as well as activity-based information that I want to see. How many orders have I pulled? How many do I have remaining? How many have involved changings, etc. You also have, we can also do something similar from an equipment standpoint. In this case, though, I'm less concerned about activity and want to focus more on utilization. You'll see down here I'm tracking my utilization based on my different product lines that I have. The ARM mobile solution will allow us to customize these dashboards and really pull the data from the system and present it to you in a way that you would like to see that information. Okay, so we talked about dashboards, and in the first example we used, you saw that there were a number of supporting reports that were feeding the data that was displayed in each of the dashboards. Now, let's talk about the reporting tools that are available to you with our ARM solution. What you're looking at on my screen right now is Business Insights Explorer. Now, this is an Explorer-based tool that provides me with a variety of different capabilities. I can create my own views of data that I want to see without having to have any special report writing skills. I can preview information about certain things by changing the options over here in my preview window. And in this case, this specific report or view that I'm looking at is showing me the open contracts by sales rep. And it even provides me with the ability to chart this information out if I want to see a chart representation of that data. In this case, I can see by sales rep how many contracts each one of them has in place and what the total dollar value is for each one of those contracts. Now, there are a variety of different views that come with the system, and then you can go in and change those for your own specific needs and then save them either as a public view or a private view, just depending on the nature of the data and whether it's sensitive or not and needs to be protected from others in the company. Okay, the next reporting tool that I want to talk to you about is Crystal Reports. Now, Crystal is the de facto reporting tool for our ARM software. Now you'll notice here the ARM module has a number of canned reports that are included with the system. You'll also find that under each of the respective modules that are loaded, they will also include their own canned reports. For example, right here I'm looking at inventory management. I see a number of inventory related canned reports that are available to me. Now, if I need a special report that is not met by the canned reports that come with the system, then the report writing tool is also available with the system, and this will allow you to create custom reports that are formatted and include the data and the way that you want to see them. So Crystal Reports will provide you with that ability to do so. And just as an example, here is a serialized item availability report that I'm looking at, and this quickly by product item number shows me my various assets and the current availability of them. Okay, we've talked about some of the dashboard and reporting tools available to you. Now let's talk about methods available to distribute this information to your folks. The first way, of course, if they're using our ARM mobile solution, they'll have access to this data via smartphone devices or browser-based devices. This could include things like the iPad, iPhone, Android type phones, etc. to access the system. Another option to consider, though, is based on the alerting or monitoring and alerting principle. Basically, I'm going to monitor the system for certain conditions, and when those happen, I'm going to alert the appropriate person to do so. Now, a system like this, one that comes to mind is Knowledge Sync. Now, this is monitoring your data 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365, never goes on a potty break or anything like that. It's always analyzing the data, and then it's taking action whenever that needs to be done. And you are, of course, the ones that control what you want to be notified on and when. It can also be used as a report distribution tool, though. If there are certain reports that your team needs to effectively do their job, you can have those reports be generated at certain time intervals that you set, and then have those be distributed via email. The alerts could be distributed via email or text. So those are some things to keep in mind. Business intelligence, it's a lot of things going on here, but it really means putting your data to good use and using that data to make good informed decisions. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We'll dive in deeper on any of these topics for you and give you that information that you need to feel comfortable with business intelligence. So take care, folks.